Okay, now let's look at this question. Consider the first order. Consider the first order logic sentence uh, f, which is basically for all x there exist y are xy, right? Assuming non-empty logical domains, which of the following sentences is being implied by f? It means that what is implied by this thing, they're not asking about equivalency, they are simply asking about implication, right? Okay, so let's start. The given first order logic sentence is for all x there exist y are xy, right? Okay, so I will just write, for the sake of simplicity, brevity, I will simply write r at every place, and that means simply r of xy, right? Okay, so for all x there exist y r, what I can write it, I can, so this is basically equivalent to I will take two knots, and one knot I am going to insert it inside this thing. So knot of this entire thing is going to be what? So the signs will change. So for all become there exists become for all y, and then after that not r. Okay, so here we can see that there exist not of there exist x for all y are not r, right? So this thing is basically this thing only, right? So this thing is definitely, since it is equivalent, so definitely implication is also there. Let's go to the other formats. So see, if somebody says you for all x and some p, then you can say, you can imply that there exists x, for that it is, this is some p x p x. Why you can say that? Because if it is true, px is true for all x, then definitely for at least one x it is true, right? So if there exists x is definitely true. So it is not equivalent, but you can say implication, right? Why it is important to understand here? Because here also they are asking about implication, and such modifications will give us new implications, and that's why we are trying to understand that. And here also what you will have is that for all x there exists y. If somebody says you, in that same fashion you can imply that there exists x, okay, there exists y and rxy, right? And then after that you know that this thing is equivalent to, so for all and there exist, you can swap. So basically there is no difference in this and writing it something like there exist y and there exist x r. And why I have done that? Because one of the statements, like this first one, there exist y is first and then there exist x r, so basically this thing is also correct. Okay, and so basically the correct answer is B in this case, which says that 1 and 4 only. Because you can see that, okay, for all y there exists x, this is not true, and there exists y for all x, something like that is also never coming out to be true. So 1 and 4 only is the correct answer. The correct answer is B.